Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Now let's see if I can actually save time. I'm gonna select the other layer again. I'm going to alpha to selection. I'm going to shrink by 3. Okay. Now I'm going to invert it and copy. Press copy. Okay. Now paste. Now I'm going to, oh yeah. Yeah. See, like I said earlier, you save yourself time from doing what I was about to do. Okay, so I have the outline already. I just copied it by shrinking it and inverting it, and it made everything inside of it basically get smaller, and then when I inverted it, it copied everything that was outside of it, including that line, because I shrunk it. Anyway, you can start drawing your anime. Now, say you want to make your own eyebrows, and you want to make the eyes a little bit different. You just use this model as reference to where everything will be at. So you're coloring just like you would draw an anime in trace, and then just add your own special touch or style to it. Now you can change anything you want. Obviously the female chin would be a lot narrower in an anime, so you might want to do that. You might delete the part of the original lines here and erase, but I'm just gonna use the line tool, pressing shift and holding it, and that made it a lot easier to do that. And now if you want to fill it in, you can do this, and you can do this. Now I'm going to pencil a small little white line to close in the gap here, because I want it to look like anime eyes. Oh, see, that's what happens when you don't close the gap. So I need to fix that. Okay, now I need to do the lips. Okay, I fixed the lips. Now she looks a lot like a man because of the shape of her head. And if you want, you could easily, narrow it down, make it a lot thinner on the chin. She looks like she has a man's chin, to me at least. I don't know what y'all think, but we're gonna give her some hair to make her a little more feminine. Okay, so create another layer and just, give her some pretty hair. Okay, we're gonna give her kind of one of those wild young punk hairstyles. Now she looks a little more feminine, but her chin still looks kind of manly. So I'm gonna give her a little more hair, give her a little more of a wild, thick hair style. She looks like a rock star. Alright, we're gonna see now. As you see, that's still there. If you want to keep it there, you can keep it invisible just for future reference if you want, or you can just delete it. Okay, so here's how we can do it. Gonna do it like this. Use the ear as the reference, and then gonna draw lines to where we can predict where the neck will be, and then we're gonna use the eraser to get rid of the lines that are nearest to it, so that we can just delete those lines. You're going to we can fill it in with the color like green. Okay, we can draw a green line right here instead of using the eraser. Yeah. Now we can fill that in with green too. Oops. Somewhere along the lines there's a connection of black. So we need to fill everything in. And this is not printed, by the way. This is all just for cleaning up. If you have to, just color over the black lines. It's for some reason trying to color all the black lines. I don't know where the connection is, but it might have to do with the threshold of, similar colors. See the threshold down here? There, that fixed it. And then we could do the same thing right here. And basically we can select by color, press delete. Okay, and now we can use the eyedropper tool to fill in that color, and we've made the woman look a little more like a woman. Her ears are still kind of weird looking, but they'll be covered up by the hair. Now we can work on the hair a little bit. And if you want, you can create another layer for shading the woman. Basically, you can alpha her and select the color of her skin and go to the color palette and change it to a darker color. And then you can basically okay, you might want to shrink it to the selection so that it colors within the lines. Okay. And it won't do it right there, so you have to just kind of carefully avoid the black lines down there. But now she looks a little more like a cartoon. Gives her somewhat of a 3D appearance, or toon shade. And with Gimp, I kind of have problems with the brush sizes. I try to manually drag the slider. I don't like to have to punch in the number and stuff. It's kind of hard to do that because you have to double click, type it in.